Hey, what up, world? Shit. Um, New day, new dime. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie though, I hit a gold mine yesterday. Just furniture shit. Um, Wish I had more money to invest. Anybody want to make a hot 10,000 right fast? Holla at me. $10,000 investment, and you'll make 10,000. You get $10,000 investment, I bring you 20,000. Uh, Found a gold mine yesterday, but it just needs some more capital to make it happen. What up, world? Sunday morning. I wanted to top it up about relationships and this whole battle between men and women, and it seems like it's really prevalent prevalent prevalent. It seems like it's really prevalent on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like damn near everything, every channel you turn to. Well, no, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say every channel you turn to, but in the Afro American, should I say that, the Afro American YouTube space, the relationship topic is a pretty big topic. So I kind of wanted to touch on it. You know what I'm saying? Since I am, you know what I'm saying, that a lady extraordinaire. You know what I'm saying? Since I make my way around with the ladies, this that the thing. You know what I'm talking about? Nah, I'm just fucking with y'all. On a cool, I've been celibate for like the last 4, 5 years. About four, 3.5, about 3.5 years, maybe 4. You know what I'm saying? Cause I don't know. It ain't even that I don't be wanting no coochie. You know what I'm saying? Every now and then I do be wanting some coochie, but it's like I feel like it's just so much now with these like it ain't. It used to be, you know, it was like a like boy meets girl type of thing. You know, it's like a love type like when it was like when you was younger and you got a crush on a girl. That feeling, that feeling is gone. That whole I really like her. You know what I'm saying? She really likes me. Get butterflies in your stomach when you see her and all this type of shit. That shit is done. Now it's more along the lines of what can you do for me? On both sides of the fence, not just the women. Because a lot of people be on the women neck about wanting this and wanting that. But it's on both sides of the fence though. Niggas want what they want, women want what they want. And it's creating a divide. And I don't think it's our natural state. I think it's this Babylonian concept that's kind of like putting us in this uh, 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 situation with our women. You know what I'm saying? And it's not just a problem with the black community. It's just something that everybody be talking about. You a goofy, shut up. Thanks. Thanks for joining into my chat and saying some shit. Even though it's dumb as hell, but still appreciate you, spending your time this morning to come in here and fuck with me. But no man, it's like, and then you know what I noticed with the whole relationship conversation. What I noticed, it's like the nerds, they getting the women now. So really, that's why that conversation is so big, because the nerds, and I'm sort of a nerd. So I'm not talking like, when I say nerd, I'm not like talking down on them, because I'm kind of a nerd myself. So, like before, like the nerd class, they couldn't really get women. Not me. I've been always getting women and shit. But I'm saying there's a class of nerds that wasn't really getting women like that. And I think now a lot of them is on YouTube, and they got channels and this and the third, and they talking about relationships in a whole different way that I ain't never even thought of. And I'm like, damn, y'all had all these problems and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought for the most part women was pretty easy. But then when you listen to these uh discussions and all that, it just bring a lot of shit to light. If shit that you may have or may have not already experienced. And you be like, damn, when you listen to the entirety of all these different arguments, it almost seems like women is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like men too though. But I'm saying it just seems like the whole relationship thing done turned into something else. It's not like a love affair no more. That used to be what it was based on. Like it was based on, okay, I like this girl, she likes me, you know, we gonna make it work, make something happen. It used to be based on that. Now you don't even it ain't even about liking the person or nothing. Like the women, they don't even they not looking for niggas that they like. They looking for money, resources, status, you know, they want to stand next to some, a dude that got a little status. They looking for all that type of shit. It's more like a social media world now. Like everything is like tied into getting views or popularity or this type of shit. So the relationships are on the fritz. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up. You remember how back in the game you used to see like two people and they had been together since like high school and shit. That used to be like a common occurrence. Like you see two people and you like, damn, y'all was together in high school and shit. And they still be together and shit. I'm talking about that type of thing. Like that's your friend, like that's your best friend type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like this is my best friend. We go through this and the third, but the reason why we always get it back right because we best friends and shit. So that used to be kind of like a thing. Now, these bras and I'm gonna get down on the niggas too in a second, but these bras is crazy. You know what I'm saying? They want you to spend money on them. You ain't gotta know them. Some bras even be like, in order to get my number, you gotta send me a cash app. Ain't no bitch ever told me that, but I'm saying that's apparently a thing. You know what I'm saying? Send me a cash app and I'll give you my number. I'm saying, like what? So you said I gotta pay for your number now? I remember women used to be happy with niggas asking for their number and shit. Now, this is just a whole different situation that we in now. You know what I'm saying? Like this relationship situation we in now. Um, as far as like long term type relationships, I can't see those happening really. Everything is super short term. It's super. I gotta move on to the next. That's like the energy of the whole world. Damn, well, I ain't gonna say the world because I don't know nothing about the world. In this country, that's the energy. Oh, I gotta get what I can get out of this and move on to the next. Even the men will say it. We'll say, whenever you with a woman, it's just your time. Like it's just your turn at her. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So stipulating that that's a temporary situation. But that's another reason why I've been celibate for so long because I don't really fuck with temporary. You know what I'm saying? Like if I start fucking on a bitch, like every broad that well, I ain't gonna say every broad. I done fuck some randoms too. But most of the women that was around me, like on some, like they really knew me and all that, I was fucking with them for years. All of them, like years and years and years. My last relationship was like 20 plus years. You know what I'm saying? And all my side pieces within that relationship was like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? 10, 8, 9 years too. You know what I'm saying? Like, but what I'm saying that to say is this whole microwave, quick cook society, it's just not my thing. And that's how it's going right now. So that's kind of why I don't really fuck with it. And like I said, every now and then I do be wanting some coochie and shit, but it's like, is the lemon worth the squeeze? Like, is the coochie that good to where you finna deal with all this broad extra shit? Deal with the fact she probably gonna lie on you at some point. Deal with the fact that she probably gonna cheat on you at some point. Deal with the fact that you can't take her around no niggas or nothing. She gonna be eyeing the niggas and all that. Just all this extra shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it really gets to the point to where you just gotta make a decision. Like, am I gonna deal with all this bullshit for some coochie? Or am I just not gonna get no coochie? You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Straight up. Yeah. But it's a relationships is a very, very, very big topic on the internet. I would have thought by now, a lot of these people talking about relationships would have came up with some type of solution or something by now. Cause y'all been talking about relationships for like 15, 20 years and shit on this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, god damn, okay, y'all ain't figured out yet how to get no bitch or how to make yours mine or whatever you trying to do. At this point, if you ain't figured it out by now, you probably just go celibate like me. Straight up. Straight up, bro. You might well just go celibate if you can't figure that shit out by now. You know what I'm saying? I honestly don't believe that women even deserve my cock. I don't think they deserve it. I really don't. I don't think they deserve it. I think that I'll probably never be in another relationship because the woman that I think deserves it don't even exist. She don't exist. She gotta be down there perfect. She gotta be able to cook, clean, eat, and I ain't talking about eat steak, eat meat. You know what I'm saying? She gotta be able to shut up when I'm talking. There's a lot of things that I demand out of a woman. Facts. I'm very demanding of my woman. Like my woman really, like when I get in a relationship, my woman then to become a part of me. She like my third arm or something. It's like I have another arm. That's how I'm looking at it. Everything that I can't get done or can't get to, or you know, I need her to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like she becomes my third arm, and she got to be cooperative. She got to fuck with what I'm doing. I'm not gonna bend to her whim and all that. It's men that do that, that follow the woman. But here's the thing. Yeah, women don't respect them type of men. Y'all will fuck with them just because y'all be trying to get whatever you can get out of them and all that. But you'll be cheating on him and just doing all kind of stuff. Y'all don't respect no man that don't put his foot down. And I'm gonna put mine down hard in the bitch. I'm gonna stomp a hole in the ground, put that foot down so goddamn tough. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. That's probably why I'm just not in a relationship. Because it's really me. I'm not even gonna say it's the women. It's really me. I probably just want too much out of the shit. You know what I'm saying? It's probably like the women that I want probably don't even exist. Like it ain't no woman that do all that what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? And she pretty, and she this, and she that. Nah, bro. You gotta choose a battle. You got if you all the stuff I want, I'm probably have to get a fat chick. She gonna cook, clean, shut up when I'm talking, answer all my phone calls. That's one thing I used to have a problem with my ex. That was one of the main issues I had with my ex is she wouldn't answer my call. Like I'd be out of state, I'd be out of the city somewhere, like traveling across Texas somewhere. That's what I used to do a lot. With my other business, I'd be all around Texas, going here, going there, Austin, Houston, San Antonio. Just every day I'm going somewhere, right? So I would call her and she wouldn't even answer the goddamn phone. I'm like, you don't know what the fuck happening to me out here while I'm out here riding around and shit. They ain't telling what the fuck going on. You don't know why. It could be an emergency. You're not even answering the phone. So I can't now. I couldn't. That was one of the main problems I had with my ex. Is she wouldn't answer the phone. I'm starting to think maybe it was because she was already done fucking with a nigga. Yeah, exactly. She not the one. She was. I think when she stopped answering the phone and all that, she was pretty much done fucking with a nigga already. Cause a woman, they'll be done fucking with you and not even tell you. You won't even know. You won't even know they done fucking with you. They be done fucking with you and shit. But still be in your face, still be right there next to you and shit, but they don't even fuck with you no more. So I think that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? I think she probably just had already checked out or whatever. And I'm still expecting her to answer my calls and shit. You know what I'm saying? She in her mind, she's like, fuck this nigga. But you know what? I don't even understand that either though, because I really never did her nothing wrong. Yeah, I might have fucked some hoes here and there. I guess that's wrong. I guess you look at that as wrong, kind of. But that's it. You know what I'm saying? Everything else, I'm paying all the bills on time. Laying that good pipe, doing just all the good stuff. I cook. I cook good. I'm a good cook because I'm an artist, and I look at cooking like art. You know what I'm saying? So I cook. You know, I'm a really good dude. When I want to be a good dude, I am. Except for the fact that I might slide a bitch or two every now and then. You know what I'm saying? But that's another reason why I went celibate, is because I wanted to just see for myself if I could just not be some fucking pussy hound and shit. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to see. It was like I was a whore. You know how the whores got to go celibate after they get out the game and shit, just to kind of get all them demons off of them and kind of just start a new slate half. That's kind of what I was thinking. I felt like I was like a whore or something when I got out the streets. I'm talking about when I was in the streets. Oh man, we was fucking sluts. Nigga, we was smashing everything. When you a drug dealer, here's something y'all gotta realize, especially you squares. Y'all really need to listen to this. That drug dealer on your block, he fucking your hoe, bro. If you stay on a block where there's some drug dealers nearby, or they be in your mix or something, or they got access to your broad, he fucking that broad, man. I'm trying to tell you. Cause when we was in the streets, we were fucking everybody, bitch. Because they be at work. The nigga be at work. We drug dealers. We ain't gotta be at work. We be do whatever the fuck we want to do. So while the nigga at work, she call. Soon as he go to work, she texting us. Oh, what y'all doing? What you doing today? But she text you the YWD. Was it WYD? You know what I'm saying? What you doing, big head? Soon as the nigga go to work and shit. I done had nigga. Matter of fact, I had niggas. I be still to this day. I be having niggas mugging me and shit. You know what I'm saying? I think I probably done smashed they bitch back in the game when I was drug dealing and all that. And then you got to think, I was selling X pills, so I had all the freaky bitches coming to me for drugs. So I had a whole line, a list of freaky bitches, you know, calling me every day or every other day or whenever, trying to get some X pills and shit. So you think that shit? I had a wild ride. Is what I'm saying. And a lot of them had dudes, women. That's why I don't trust them too. That's another reason why I don't trust them, because I've been the guy to fucking be sliding them and shit. And I'm here to tell you, they ain't shit. They'll do it at the dude's house. They'll do it in his car, all kind of shit. They don't give a fuck. That's why I don't really trust broads. That's why I say, like, if you want to be in a real relationship, you pretty much got to be with somebody that you was with since like high school for that shit really to make sense for real. Because anybody else that just come along your life like later, they ain't gonna really give a fuck about you. It's gonna be fake. They're gonna be pretending like they care and shit. And that's another thing I learned about women. They real good at pretending like they give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like they can pretend and act like they give a fuck. They really don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like it's tough. It's really tough. These relationship shit is really tough. It's not easy to get in a relationship and have it be successful. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's not all the women. It's a lot of the women's fault. It's a lot of the women's fault. They don't listen. They fucking it's really this society that we built for them. Really, this society that we built for them right here is really what got them acting like they acting. We done gave them so much freedom and allowed them to do this and allowed them to do that, to where now they actually think they're on an even slate with us. They actually think that. They think that they can do anything we can do. Like when you even talk to a woman, they'll be saying that they can do whatever a man can do, all this type of shit. They actually think they are equals. So that's why it's all fucked up. And I mean, as humans, they are equals. Let me make sure I clear this up. Somebody, oh, you think women ain't shit? They lower than human. No, that ain't what I'm saying. I'm saying we are the fucking head of the shit. You know what I'm saying? So what we say should go. You know what I'm saying? Like, but the way this society has formatted itself, or the way we done formatted it is, we done gave the women too much power. We done gave them too much power. That's why they acting like they act. You know what I'm saying? I don't think a woman should be able to vote. Nothing. I'm like a what they call it, a chauvinistic. I'm a chauvinistic pig. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they should be able to vote. I be listening to I be listening to them talk, and I be like, these bitches really don't know about. Like, they really just blind to life. Like when you hear them talk, it's like they don't even know nothing about nothing. I be like, so y'all don't even know nothing about nothing. Like it's like they just like airheads or something. Like a lot of them, it's some smart women, but I'm saying for the most part, they like airheads. They just go through life just fucking just freestyling and shit. You know what I'm saying? I be like, you can't get nobody that think like that or move like that no whole bunch of power. Somebody just freestyle everything. They don't make no plans about nothing. Ain't nothing solid. Everything is kind of in the air, and you know they allow it. And then I hate to be talking about the gay shit again, but they fucking really support that gay shit too. That's another thing. Why do that's a whole nother podcast. I'm gonna talk about that too. But why do the women? What is up with the women in the gay shit? I don't get that. Why do they really stand behind that so tough? I, it almost, you know what I think? Let me tell you why I think they do it. I think it's a thing to where it's kind of like, how women like being dominatrix, how they like being a dominatrix and kind of like dominating the man and all that. I think it's kind of like a thing like that. You know what I'm saying? Where they kind of just dominating shit, or they want to dominate shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I think it's like that. But as far as me, I can't see it. I can't see. I be on the dating apps, just playing and shit. Just chopping it up with women here and there. Nothing really serious, nothing. And it like I never met a bitch off a dating app. I don't even be seeing how people be on dating apps talking about they found their hub and they wife, all this type of shit. And I be like, I ain't never even met a motherfucker off a dating app before. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like nobody. It's like I be thinking them ain't even real people. I be asking them whenever somebody send me a message or something. I straight up ask them, "Are you a bot? Is this a bot? Or are you a real person?" I be asking them that because it don't even seem like it's real people on them damn apps and shit. But no, relationships are tough, and really, another thing I'm starting to think. I'm starting to think it ain't natural. I'm starting to think it ain't even we not even supposed to be in a relationship like that. I think really we as humans we're not even built for that like that. I think we really just like animals more like we supposed to just you know just fuck on whoever we fuck on. They get pregnant or whatever. It's a village in Africa. I don't remember the name of it or the name of the people, but I was watching some type of documentary one time, and it was a village in Africa, and how they do it is the woman, like all the people in the village down there be fucking on the one. Not all of them, but she'll have like several different suitors or whatever, right? And she'll get pregnant, and they don't even know they don't even be knowing which. They do that on purpose because they don't want to know which guy's the father because they want the whole village to take care of the kids. Like they want all the men and all the women to take care of all the kids. And I was like, damn, that's kind of make more sense. Like that way of doing things, kind of from a human animal perspective, like from this matrix, that don't make a lot of sense. But as a human animal, that kind of make more sense. You know what I'm saying? Like you got the women in the village. Everybody smashing on them anyway. So they get pregnant by somebody and nobody know who the daddy is, so just everybody be the daddy. You know what I'm saying? Everybody be the daddy, everybody be the mama, everybody be the cousin, everybody be the everything. The village just be the you know, caretaker for everybody. And I was like, damn, it sounded weird when I first heard it. But as I thought about it and thought about it and thought about it, I was like, damn, that kinda make a little sense. It might make more sense than what we doing. Cause it's like we pretend that we like each other and shit. Get in relationships and shit, and then trash the relationship. And then how come? This is another thing I always wonder. Why come when you break up with somebody, why it always got to be like this real bad thing? Oh, fuck this person, I hate them. Is in the third. Why it always got to be like that? Why y'all can't break up on good terms and still just be cool and shit? I mean, I guess that happens sometimes, but for the most part, it always be like, oh, I hate them. They did this, they did that. It's always the breakup part always super sucks. You know what I'm saying? Be like, damn, this shit sucks. When you get to the breakup part, It be all good and shit at first. You know what I'm saying? Relationship, y'all having good sex, good fun, and the third. It get down to the breakup part, nigga. Your motherfucking heartbeat. She done ripped your heart out your goddamn chest. She done fucked two of your homeboys. She done did that. Nigga, your heart is on the ground. She done kicked that motherfucker like a football. She done line your heart up and kick that bitch like a football. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to think, do women even have hearts? Cause they be so cold. When they decide that they don't fuck with you no more, they be so cold. Like just fucking assassins or something. They be just so cold with it. I be like, damn, bitch, I thought we was friends. Like, you ain't never loved me. I feel like you ain't never loved me. How you acting with me right now? I feel like, damn, so you didn't never love me? You know what I'm saying? Like, all the good times we had, all the good sex we had, all the good vibes we had. We done had children, all this type of shit. So you didn't never love me? I feel like if you just start going crazy on the person after you break up with them, you really never really fuck with them like that for real. Because any of the women that I've taken seriously, that I've been with, well, not all of them. I can't say that about all of them. My first child mother, I don't fuck with her at all. I will never fuck with her at all. I don't like her. Shit. If she better not, what Mystical says, she better not even walk in front of my tour bus. She better. She see me coming driving down the street. She better get the fuck out the street. But every other relationship I done been in, I don't really have. I don't want to see them do bad or nothing. I don't. I don't. I still care about them half-ass. But women, they don't be like that. Once they get done fucking with you, they like, fuck this nigga. Die, nigga. They wouldn't even care if you died. They'll set you up. All kind of shit. Lie, all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? I turn my truck off right fast and running the gas up. Gas expensive in a motherfucker too. Gas is crazy right now. It's like $3 and some change. That shit was like two something just a couple weeks ago. Cause they got us paying for their drones and shit. We gotta pay for all this ammunition and these drones and shit. Speaking of drones, and I hate to get off the topic, but like y'all, if y'all know me and y'all watch my podcast, y'all know I just be going on tangents sometimes. But the Iranians claim that they hit a U.S. Aircraft carrier. They claim that they hit it with a missile. The U.S. got back and said that the aircraft carrier is still up and running and all that. So I'm thinking it probably got close or something, and maybe some shrapnel or something may have. Because I think a few soldiers got injured. So I think maybe some shrapnel or something from one of the projectiles or something probably done, maybe hit the ship. I don't think it was a direct hit, is what I'm saying. I think maybe it was a hit because they say they intercepted the missile. So they probably intercepted it maybe just a little too late. And maybe some shrapnel or something got at the ship. And it probably damaged it, but it's still up and running. Those big ass cruise ships, it's probably take a lot to to sink that. You know what I'm saying? It's like a city it's like a city. I guess if you hit it in the right spot with the right missile, you probably could take it down. But I'm sure they got so much anti missile, anti this, anti. I know they got those guns. I forgot what they call. It's called AWOL, something like that. They shoot like 2,000 bullets a minute or some shit like that. It goes. That's what they using to take down them drones and the missiles and all that. And those things are really precise. They got a laser weapon too. And if you want to know how the laser weapon works, they got a mosquito laser thing out now that'll zap the mosquitoes. That's kind of the same thing the military laser weapon works. It's kind of the same thing. It's gonna pinpoint super good accuracy because it's a laser. So I think that it was designed, the one that the military used, I think it was designed to like ignite the fuel on the missile. It's supposed to ignite the fuel, and that's how they blow it up and shit. But I'm assuming that's probably what happened with the aircraft carrier. but they just probably intercepted it a little too late, and it probably got off on them a little bit. I don't know if soldiers were unalived in that situation, but I did hear something about some soldiers were injured. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing too, like I was telling y'all before, the military is not gonna give you a play-by-play of what's happening in the war. That don't even make no sense. Because if they give you a play-by-play, they giving the enemy a play-by-play. Because the enemy watching the same news you watching. So they can't give you a play-by, oh, this happened, this happened. It's not gonna be play-by-play like that. They might tell you a few things just to kind of make you feel like you've been updated on what's going on and all that. But it's not gonna be the whole information in its entirety. And that's important. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be the whole information in its entirety because, like I was just saying, you don't want to sit there and tell your enemy all your goddamn business. Oh yeah, we doing it, we doing it. Nah, that's dumb. You don't want to tell your enemy all your business. So that's what that is. It's not that they being deceived. They're not being deceptive by not telling you. That's just military strategy, not telling you. They tell you, they telling Iran, they telling China, they telling Russia. You see what I'm saying? Woman versus man. Woman versus man. Why have we got there? It's weird. It's like a like a street fighter battle. Fight. I have asked you know what? I have asked women. I have asked which women could whoop our ass. Cause I feel like then it will be on an equal playing field. They wouldn't necessarily be our subordinates, type of shit. And I feel like that would help the whole situation. I feel like them being our subordinates kind of is what fucking up everything a little bit. Cause that's making them feel some type of way. You know, that's putting us in a place of having to be responsible for everything that they do. All of that. If we was on the same playing field, they could whoop our ass. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if we would be responsible for them like that. Some women will whoop your ass though. Like what's Papoose girl name? I forgot Papoose woman name. The boxer chick. Imagine coming home. Imagine that's your bro, right? Damn, what's her name? I can't not remember her fucking name. Imagine that's your bro and you come home in the morning and shit one day. You stayed out all night with your partner and them and shit. You come in there 7, 8 in the morning and shit, and that's your girl. Nigga, she go square up on your bitch ass. You gonna walk in the door, she gonna hit your ass with a 3-4 piece. Pop, pop. And there ain't gonna be no little bullshit ass 3-4 piece. She gonna line that shit up. Footwork gonna be right and everything. She go pop, 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 pop. Papoose, you think Papoose could take her? Who think Papoose could take damn, what's her fucking name, bro? Hold up, I gotta ask Siri. I can't remember her goddamn name. Hey Siri, what's the most popular female boxer's name? Here's an answer from Rover.com. They said something. Oh, they talking about a dog. They gave me information on a dog, a boxer dog. Hey Siri, who is the most popular boxing female champion right now? Do you want me to use Chat GPT to answer that? Yes. If it don't pull up her name. March 2026, Clarissa Shields is widely regarded. I've been saying if it don't say her, they lying. She has achieved significant milestones, including Clarissa Shields. You think Papoose? You think Papoose could whoop? You think he could take her? She probably whoop his ass, bro. On some real shit. If you look at her, she got them big strong ass shoulders and shit. She probably strong. She not like no regular woman. She probably strong like one. She probably knock your bitch ass out. She probably knock Papoose out. They say Papoose got hands though. But here's another thing too why she probably knock him out. Because he probably wouldn't even fight her back. Because he probably don't fight women. So she'll probably just be putting them hands on his ass. Bing, bop, beep, bop, putting the boo bops on him. She probably have whooped him before, for all we know. Who you think will win the fight of Remy and she'll beat the shit out of Remy. Remy, when Remy was popping that shit with her, You see, Remy ain't never say nothing about no fight. Never, not the whole time. She ain't never say nothing about whooping no ass. None of that. You know what I'm saying? Because Clarissa will whoop the dogs. And I fuck with Remy. Well, I used to. Before she fucked over Pap and all that, she was down there one of my favorite people. But I think Clarissa will beat the dog shit out of Remy. And Remy a gangster. Remy a real gangster. It's what a lot of people don't understand. But she'll get mopped up. She'll drag her out. She'll beat her ass. I was saying she'll probably beat a lot of niggas up. You know what I'm saying? Like she even made that declaration not too long ago. She was talking about some other male boxer. She was saying how she'll whoop his ass and shit. I was like, damn, she got nuts. Damn, she got nuts. She got nuts. It's crazy. I don't know, man. I don't really watch female sports. I don't really watch sports at all for the most part because I like playing sports. I don't want to watch another nigga play sports. I'm gonna watch basketball when I can just go to the court and play basketball. I'd rather play than watch it. So that's my thing. It ain't even that I don't like sports. I just don't like watching them. I like playing them. But yeah, Clarissa, she'll whoop Papoose. She probably had whooped a nigga before. Could you imagine that shit hit YouTube? Clarissa was mixing Papoose ass up. She was mixing him up. Hey, look, Papoose dropped a diss song on 50. I ain't never heard it. I'm finna see if I can find that bitch. I'm finna rate it. Oh, it's not called rating it. It's called damn, why my bitch ass charger ain't on my phone ain't charging. Oh, there we go. Let me see if I can find that Papoose song right there. Papoose, he did 50. I wanna hear it. I ain't even heard it. Let me see. Oh, he got a couple songs different, this and 50. So he just on some this and 50 shit. Hey, yo, 50, you a bitch, man. He said, you a bitch, man. I can I can say he did start it off right. And he said, hey man, yo 50, you a bitch, man. Like that. If you gotta start a beef song, that's a pretty good way to start it. He was a crab in a barrel with an Eminem victim. Made himself famous by claiming he was a victim. His claim to fame was I got shot 9 times, but the truth. Dang, bro got shot 9 times. He talking crazy about that. He said he claimed that was his claim to fame. That he got shot 9. And that was though. That really was his claim to fame that he got shot 9. But that's amazing though. That's some shit to really hang your head on though. You done got shot 9 times, you still walking around this motherfucker. And not only as you walking around this motherfucker, you super rich and you got all this other shit going on and all that. You shit. 50 is like 50 and Boosie. I think 50 and Boosie are like they should get statues some goddamn where they like a perfect example of how to overcome adversity. 50 and Boosie. Them two motherfuckers done overcame all kind of, especially Boosie. Boosie done overcame all kind of shit. Boosie done beat cancer. Boosie was on death row. Boosie, he got some motherfuckers on his neck now trying to sue him or some shit. You like these motherfuckers be going through a lot, man. So a lot of these motherfuckers, you gotta kind of respect they journey because how tough it was. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm gonna get back on topic. Uh, trying to stay on topic and shit. The topic is man versus woman. So how do y'all feel about that? Since y'all in the chat talking crazy, tell me why not just get in the chat? If you gonna type something, why not get in there and type something about what I'm talking about? I feel like that would make more sense. Cause you not when you just type some goofy shit, it don't matter. Type something about the topic. Okay, this is how I feel about the man woman thing. Ooh, 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 ooh. Not fucking all this, dude. Shit talking shit stuff. Cause that's dumb. Talking shit online and shit. That's the goofiest shit ever. Man versus woman. I mean, woman versus is it man versus woman? I think it's woman versus man. Cause I don't think we necessarily against them. We just against them because we damn near gotta be, or they gonna fuck us over. We still love the shit out of women though. That's really why we arguing with them all the goddamn time and all that. We trying to get the shit right. But women, I'm not sure they love us like that no more. I think now we just kind of like a resource or something like you know, we like a resource, a battery. We the battery for their shit. They don't really give a fuck about us like that. And if you do run into a woman that really give a fuck about men, that's a fucking unicorn. You better hold on to her motherfucking ass like a winning lottery ticket. You better hold on to her like goddamn me uh, 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 a ticket to see uh, your ancestors. Like you got a ticket to go meet with your ancestors. Hold on to her like that ticket. I don't know how we gonna get the shit right though. I don't know if we just gonna have to just keep crashing out, just keep the negative shit going on, and eventually it'll just turn over. You know what I'm saying? Because things don't last forever. So I'm thinking maybe this tension between men and women, maybe it'll just cycle itself out. Maybe it'll just get to the point to where it'll cycle through the bullshit, and now it's back on, you know, just loving on the woman. Cause I feel like that it's never about that. It's always about how much money. Can you cook? Can you clean? Can you do this? Can you do that? It's always about it. It's not even like no love thing no more. It's more like a business. And I know they say a marriage is a business and all that, but I don't think they mean exactly like a business to where, you know what I'm saying, there ain't no love involved and it's just straight up, can you do this for me? Will you do this for me? If you won't, I'm gonna go to the next person. And then that's kind of what done fucked up everything too, is the fact that it's so easy just to go to the next person because of social media you can reach anybody in the world at any given time pretty much. So if you was a woman, why wouldn't you? I feel like shit. If I was a woman, I'd probably do the same shit. If they got all these different options and all that, they got all men all around the world in the inbox, rich niggas, poor niggas, everybody. They got all these niggas in the inbox. Why wouldn't they choose the best suitor? And, and then once they choose him, they gonna leave him for a better one. Now I don't necessarily agree with that, but I do agree that that's woman's nature. You know what I'm saying? To just move on to the next best thing. That's kind of just how they move and shit. And you can't really, you can blame them. You can be mad about it, but since it's their nature, you can't change it. So what's the point of even being mad about it? That's just their nature. Just like they want to change us. Our nature is we can't stop fucking these hoes. That's our nature. That's a man's nature because we produce semen, so we gotta release that shit. So that's our nature, is to just smash hoes. We could stand outside of our nature, but it ain't natural. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I'm already chopping it up. I don't want to keep this going too long because I be trying to download these videos and edit them. You know what I'm saying? And post like some of the content from these videos on my other channels. But when I make the video too goddamn long, it's hard to download the motherfucker, or it take too long to download it and all that. So I'm finna chop this one right here, and I'll probably be back here in a minute. It's Amadi Media. I'm out.